Kawaida, when you see me, it's an absolute amazing interview about to go down. I'm with SPM Buzz, and of course standing next to us is media personality, my colleague and friend, Mike Mondo. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Great, you've done an absolute amazing job out there.
Yeah, Sante Sana, appreciate it. I didn't know you, geez, you should be on radio. There you've introduced that story.
Oh my goodness. Please make it louder for the bosses to hear, tafadhali.
Oh, by the way, Radio Africa Group, please bring her. I can use a third host on the show.
Sindio? Yeah. And of course, you've been doing a lot of morning shows as well. Tunakujua kama drive show as well. But umekuwa ukifanya pia morning shows. I don't know what's happening.
We're just talking, basically, we're doing a few things where we're trying to see how that breakfast show can be. But basically, it's just like, you know what? We're just doing the breakfast show.
Yeah.
And I've always done it anyway.
Yeah.
Like from all the way back. So we're just trying out different things to see how to, diversify the show, see how maybe the show can have a different feel. But that's just basically it.
Yeah. And of course, you have an amazing voice, very unique. Maina Kageni, very unique as well. Two unique, amazing gentlemen.
Yeah.
How do you react to people when they call? Wako like, niaje Maina, like wana ku confuse na Maina?
Like I always said, and I'll say it again, Maina is Maina. I can never be Maina Kageni. We may sound the same. When they call and they call me Maina, I think like, it's okay. I mean, for me personally, it's kind of like a compliment. It's like they're relating to one of the greatest that has ever done it. So big props to Maina, but I will never try to be Maina. I'm always Mike Mondo.
Yeah.
And I'm maybe bringing you back to the event, today's event. Yeah. The launch of Galaxy AI. You can tell us a little bit about the same.
Oh, it's amazing. It's an amazing phone. I've always been telling Mama all the time, like, I want to buy an S23 Ultra. I want to buy this phone. She always goes like, you're going to spend all this money. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I want to spend it because I think the phone is good. I love the fact that they've integrated AI in a way that is so unique in terms of I don't need to, I've always thought AI, I'm thinking ChatGPT, I'm thinking other apps that utilize AI, but I've never seen it integrated in this manner on a phone. So the idea that they have the ring, the smartwatch, the fact that for me personally also, being an older guy, the fact that you can monitor your health, you can, your picture qualities are better, you're talking about vocal translation in terms of, neza kuongelesha sahi in Chinese nikwambie, where are you? And maisha iendelee to translate.
Normal conversation.
My God, that phone is amazing. I've just pre-ordered mine, by the way. So
already?
Yes. I've just done the pre-order, so hopefully very soon you'll see me looking like a Mondo.
Ooh, thank you.
People confuse you to be 36. Sasa hivi tutakuona ukiwa 30.
No. Yeah, you'll see me as in my 30s, but I'm 42 years old.
Yeah.
42 and proud.
Yeah.
They say life begins at 40. So
And ukiwa 42 this year, some of the goals that you may write down for this year are?
One of the things that's happening this year is I'm going to settle down, number one. Number two, I'm trying to improve on certain areas financially. I think I've been undercover for a lot of my career. Like I kept it undercover. I think I'll be more out there. And I think number three is to just try and be the best version of me. I'm tired of trying to live up to expectations of people and what they want. At this point in time, life is going to be all about, this is the second half of my life. I've always told God, me after I hit 80, you do what you want.
And maybe talking of the three major highlights of 2024, you have that one resolution
Settling
for
down.
Of course it is settling down.
Yes.
What am I doing as a 42-year-old running
Unmarried.
around? Kwani mimi nakaa mbaba, my friend? Nianze kuzunguka with young girls.
You don't want to be an unmarried 42-year-old. Talking about that.
It's time. It's just time. It's not even about being unmarried or married. Settling down is a lot of things. You just calm down, make your life a bit more calm, work on your craft, become better, grow, become more of an individual who has meaning and purpose in life. If it's shere and all these things, we've done it. It's over. That time is done. And everyone has to understand that you have a milestone. You have to achieve milestones. Mine just has come at this moment.
Yeah. And of course, talking about that, Ume mentioned also in 2023, things happened. happened 2024, more things are happening as well. Umesema, I'm trying to get my thoughts correct, right? Umesema you want your brand to go out there. Talking about that, your live Instagram lives zimekuwa zikienda viral. Did you expect that?
Not really, but also I don't understand why it would go viral. The point is, I sat down with my better half. We had a live where we were talking about something her and I are practicing, which is called Couples AGM. I've never done it before. We did one. I created a document. We sat down at a restaurant. We did a Couples AGM. After it was done, a lot of the people who saw the initial picture wanted to understand what goes into it.
Yeah.
So we said, okay, fine, we'll do a live and do that and show you how exactly we did it. And so that was the principle behind the live. But anything else aside from that is just noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, she mentioned that you're the person she had been praying for.
Yeah.
Are you?
You'd have to ask her. I don't know. She said that, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
So if she said it, you ask her.
Yeah. Talk to us about these couples AGM. What does it include? Yenyu ina include nini?
Hey, kuna vitu mob. It was a 16-page document. It took me 4.5 hours to create. And then we sat down and then we went through it over the course of 2 days. Yeah. Yeah, so you basically talk about the things that you're not happy with, those that you're happy with. It's okay to be unhappy. And I think I encourage couples to do it. I thought it's nice. People don't know this.
Yeah.
Even Jay-Z and Beyonce do it. Yeah. But it's something that I know is new. It sounds different. It sounds weird on one point or the other. But sit down and you call out your boy. Yeah, like on that one, I've been called out. Even she called me out on, hey, this one, hapa unaanguka.
Yeah.
And me, I can do the same. Hapa, unaanguka mazi.
Yeah.
And then you kind of like, Kalondi, you know this at work. We do appraisals.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like an appraisal. And then you agree. The only rule you must have, hakuna makasiriko.
Yeah.
Put your makasiriko outside. By the
It's hard maybe to convince someone hakuna kukasirika.
by the way, it is because the other person has to be mature enough to be able to listen.
Yeah.
But hakuna makasiriko. Nothing in a couple's AGM is meant to be an attack.
Yeah.
It's meant to say, you know what, where this is concerned,
Yeah.
I have a certain feeling about it. Yeah, so I feel like this, so I feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah? So you talk about it all, you put it down on the table. So that way, next time, you either don't do it, or even if it happens again, you can be able to tell your boy, niaje. But see, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Mbono merudia tena.
Yeah.
So you can understand if someone is a bullshitter or someone is a real person.
Yeah.
If they are real, then they won't rudia. If they are a bullshitter, utasema bwana, usitubebe ujinga bwana.
Yeah.
And maybe Mike, because the lives have been going viral, are you planning to do it maybe for the rest of the year? Ama kidogo?
No, I can't say that is the case. We only did the live based off the couple's AGM. That was the only reason why the live occurred. What happened after that now was beyond our control.
Yeah. Do we see a grand wedding this year?
Digidia. Ndio shida yako Kalodi. You can't ever just do a proper interview. Tumalizane
It
tu.
is a proper interview. We want to know, are we gonna get invited for Mike and Shiko's wedding?
Tuambie.
Baada mkiedit video hapo chini mnaweka ile kitu nasema dan dan.
Tuambie tu leo.
Na kuna watu wengi sana wanataka kujua this particular question.
If Shiko and I are going to get married.
Yes. Walk down the aisle, get invited to a grand wedding.
Wedding of the year.
Yeah? The wedding of the year. The wedding of 2024.
Relax kwanza.
To relax kwanza.
Relax kwanza. Wacha tumalizane na mambo ingine. Alafu hiyo mambo ikiisha.
Okay.
Kalondi, you know, we talked about this and I told you when you will know.
Yeah.
If you think me, I'm going to be afraid to tell you. Kalondi, you will know. Trust me. But for now, wacha tutumalizane na whatever matters are at hand.
And of course, we've been talking about couples, relationships. We've been having the recent happenings in our country, femicide. I don't know what you have to say about it as my user.
Stop killing women, period. In fact, stop killing in general. Just stop killing. There's no excuse. You know, I hate when people go online and they start talking about ati At oh, why was she in an Airbnb? Or why was she doing that? Who gives a damn? Who gives a flying fuck? Just stop killing them. Kama we cannot agree with you based off what we've decided. Who cares what your purpose or your reasoning was for you to come into that room? We don't care. Everyone does crazy things. I can even go into a room with a fellow, like I go with my brother over here. Tumeenda kufanya biashara. Sasa ati tukikosana kwa hiyo biashara, nianze kumpiga risasi ama nimuue. What for? If we cannot agree, you walk away and say, sawa, it didn't work out. Men need to understand that, and I wish we can go back to the days when I grew up, where men used to protect women, where men used to see, hata ukiona a woman you don't know being harassed on the street, that guy would be slapped the shit out of by fellow men. But nowadays, we've got a bunch of men who feel justified to do what they do to a woman, simply because maybe they have money, maybe they have status, maybe they have ulterior motives. Why? What for? She's a woman. The natural instinct. That's why even in war, you are told you don't kill women and children. But why are you killing them? For what purpose? So the point of it is stop killing women. I don't care what the reason is why they go to Airbnbs or that is neither here nor there. Just stop killing them.
And of course, whatever has been happening has caused some debate online. Oh, women, this and this, it's a lesson to women and things like that. What would you tell ladies out there? Because at times, maybe someone could trust someone easily, feel comfortable with them, but unfortunately, they don't end up well.
Go back to basics. You remember those days when women used to come for the first date with your 2, 3, 4 friends? And when you go back to basics.
Watakata.
Ni sawa, basi kama hajiwezi, if she cannot handle you and 2 of your friends, atakuweza aje. So that friend is your friend. Kama na insist mupatane mahali, chukuaneni mbogi nzima. Hapo, mwambie it's okay. The rest of the girls can pay for their bills. You pay for hers, but as you are here with her. Go back to basics. In any situation where there's trauma or things like this that are happening, always revert. That's why you mnaambiwa sikizeni wazazi wenu. Always revert to basics. Either go with your friends. Don't agree to meet in private spaces. Let it always be a public space. And brother, if you can't afford, imagine si lazima. Wachana na watoto wa wenyewe. Kama Kalondu amekuja Kalondu na wewe na yule and you can't pause. Imagine maybe it's not the time for you to do what you're supposed to be dating. Nenda utafute kakiru, pata kakiru, unaweza wapeleka out. But even before, if you look even at Italian culture, when you used to woo a woman, you and the woman would walk on a path. And your mother, your auntie, your sisters, they're all behind you walking as you talk to this woman.
Where?
That was Italian culture back in the day. So I'll tell you, go back to basics. He calls you out on a date, he's leading to your DM, he's telling you, oh, let's meet here, Si amiendo anakuita, mwambie tukutane hapa hivi. Public space, and I'm coming with 3 of my friends.
Awesome. Right.
Answering earlier, we've seen government trying to put measures in terms of now identification, CCTV. Will this help to curb what is happening?
Well, so I leave my ID, but then again, we have to understand we live in a corrupt country. As we say, fine, I have to leave my ID, or I have to leave this, or I have to, CCTV and all of those things. Think about people with money. Someone can come there and give that security guard a G, or 2,000, or 10,000, and tell him, well, usichukue ID, usiandike records. I think what we need to focus on is number 1, that we need to regulate, first of all, the Airbnb industry in Kenya. Let it first be regulated. In terms of, if I run an Airbnb, let me be government regulated. It's not just a website where I just go and then say, this is my Airbnb. Number 2, right? We need to talk to men. Let's be honest. Let's be real. We need to talk to men. Kalondu, my first instinct right now, if a gunman walked in right now, my first instinct should be to shield you too, as a man. But if the first instinct is because you have agreed to come to an Airbnb, that's now for some reason, I'm now entitled to your body or your, what's that? Just regulate that industry, talk to men to calm the hell down, and then after that, let us just now have those open conversations and where we talk to people and we just tell them, by the way, let it be punishable, so crazy that if you do some of these crazy things, as a man you get scared. For example, me, I'm a big believer, if you rape a woman, castration, I'm a big believer in that. Yo kitu utolewe. Yes, you believe you can use it. Yeah? If you beat a woman, let's go back to those days of Arabian countries. Huko ukiiba unakatwa mkono, si ndio? You beat your woman, nenda ukatwe mkono, si unajua kutumia vizuri. I'm a big believer in these things because what's the point if men cannot protect women? How do you protect even a child? That's why mlisikia cases like last year of that kid alitolewa macho. Yeah? Because of stupid men. Ujinga tu imejaa kwa kichwa. Kazi ni kufikiria that you are an alpha. You are an alpha who? If you want to fight with a man, come fight with men. Don't go fight with a woman or a child. Kuja upigane na mwanaume mwenzako, onyeshe wewe ni mwanaume. Yeah.
Maybe Mike, kutoka kwako, what's your stand on dating sites? Because for example, the two cases we have.
I don't believe there's love on dating sites. By the way, me, I'm old school, bana. I was born in 1981, July 13th. Put that down.
You're not on Tinder.
Mimi ninakuja na kuambia ni aje. Kalondu. Upo wako.
Museo.
Okabaya. Hey, when Kaudo beautiful. Hey, kuja tuonge.
Oh my goodness.
Mimi, I don't do that. I can't use a dating site. I find it tacky because I also don't believe I'm talking to the original person. If I'm talking to a person, I want to see you. I can be able to see how you're smiling, how you look at me, how you're laughing, how you're upset with me, if you don't like me, all that I need to see it on your face.
Yeah.
Just to ask you, maybe Mike, I don't know if you're safe out there because I believe that people maybe are trying to target you because one of your videos, one of your live session, you mentioned like, come fight me if you want me. And then do you feel pressure maybe to keep social media because now...
No. I need you to understand my statement. Here's what I say, and I tell people like this. You know, there's this thing of Twitter warriors, keyboard warriors and everything. Listen, if you're man enough to say it online, why do you need a parody account? Why do you need extra accounts? Why do you need all of these things? Si umeisema, and that's what you believe. And I've met you here. Come now, tell me now in person. Niambie we ni fala. Now if you tell me that, now you're being a man. But I get these people, like, let me give you a very good example. There's someone who's once talked shit about me on Twitter, and then came later, saw me in an event, and then he started saying, hey, what's up? Mike, you buy me a drink. Then I look at you and I'm like, but isn't this you?
Yeah.
Si wende ulikuwa unaongea hivi. And why do you want me to buy you a drink? Now, I'll buy you one if you repeat what you said. Niambie sasa to my face.
What?
That's why I said that. I hate the fact that people hide behind keyboards. If you are a man, Mimi, if I don't like you, I should be able to come and tell you, I don't like you, I think you're shit. Sour. But if you can't say it, and then later you're the same person who will DM me and tell me, Mike niaje, oh nisukumie maze 10K, maze nyumba inafungwa, oh Mike nisukumie hii, nifanyie hivi. And yet I'm seeing 3 weeks ago, you are the same person talking and come say it to me as a man. Alafu tumalizane kimwanaume.
So you don't feel any pressure to quit social media? Maybe a message to the keyboard warriors.
I will quit social media. The day I quit media, I will delete all my social media accounts.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'll do it is because I find that a space that I have outgrown, a space that I feel is so toxic to the point that it's ruining people rather than building them. For you guys, I understand how you guys make. I mean, you guys are doing positive things. So kudos to you. But what it's doing to young people out, Mimi, if I could, it's just that I'm still in media, but if I could, all social media accounts, I'd delete them tonight. And say, siko social media.
Yeah.
Mi ukitaka kuniongelesha, tuma email. Ama post office box yangu bado inafanya PO box. Nachukuanga hapa GPO. Uende uandike barua hivi, you give it to me and sawa.
Yeah.
Because I understand why it's there, I understand its importance. I don't like what it's doing to people.
Yeah.
I really don't like it. I see children right now who grow up with iPads and phones and whatever. Hata ukienda kwa estate, how often do you see kids playing outside? Jumping on trees or whatever? Nothing.
Yeah.
So everyone is so obsessed by the screen.
Just to ask you this, I don't want to sound personal. Do you regret putting it out there for the people?
What do you mean?
Online in-laws, introducing a loved one.
The relationship.
No.
You don't regret at all?
No.
Does it affect your work? Has it affected your work?
It doesn't affect my work. It's never affected my work. I've been on radio for 13 years now. Nothing has been affected by it. I put it out there because I don't want gray areas. I want you to know, this is, unajua wanasema kama kitu ni chako ukiseme. If I come and pick your car, you'll say, "Wait, that's my car, why are you touching my car?" So, yes, I am with SHIKO NGURU. She's my girlfriend, yeah, and I claim her. And so I want to say to you that, yeah, that's my woman, yeah. And so whatever it is that you take from that, that's on you. If you hate on it, like I get people telling me very, very nasty things. You know, they say things like, "Sijui ati unaanza game 3-0, sijui ati unafanya," you know, and I look at them and I'm like, wewe kichwa yako inafikiriaje? How do you reason? I've got 2 of my own babies who I love. She's got 3 of her own babies who she loves. I have tried making relationships work with other people. It has not. But somehow this one seems that it's going the right direction. I don't care how many babies you are. You could have even 20 babies. Who cares? Hiyo si shida yangu. Because I'm not marrying your kids. I'm marrying you. Or I'm dating you. Or I'm going to travel with you. Yeah, but so your kids, in fact for me naona added value. I can walk around and say niko na 5 na nifunge hiyo kazi. Ndio, my friend. Si tumefunga. Yeah. Sasa shida iko wapi?
Ulikuwa ongelesha keyboard